Tomorrow morning, your government introduces a new law. Every major social media platform must block anyone under the age of 16. TikTok won't open, Instagram won't load, Snapchat refuses to log in. Within an hour, it's leading every news bulletin. The ban has come into force. Some parents celebrate, some teenagers panic. But the real question isn't whether the ban is popular. The real question is, would it actually work? At first, it looks like the answer is yes. Screen time falls almost overnight. Bedrooms become quieter. Some teenagers finally get a full night's sleep. Teachers notice more attention in class. Without the constant pressure to post, compare, and reply instantly, many young people feel less anxious. For some, online bullying becomes much harder when the platforms themselves are no longer available. For a while, it genuinely feels as though society may have found an answer to one of the defining problems of the smartphone age. But history suggests something else is about to happen. Humans don't just endure change, they reorganize around it. Banning social media doesn't remove the need to belong. It only removes one way of meeting that need. So people begin adapting. The first workaround appears within hours. Some teenagers use VPNs. Others create accounts using fake birthdays. Some simply borrow older siblings or parents' accounts. Private messaging becomes more important than public feeds. Online games become places to socialize as much as places to play. Then entrepreneurs spot an opportunity. New platforms appear, carefully designed to avoid whatever the law defines as social media. The conversations never stopped, they simply moved, and the ripple effects spread far beyond teenagers. Advertisers don't stop trying to reach younger audiences. They simply move their budgets somewhere else. Gaming, streaming, live events, sport. Technology companies redesign products. Schools become even more important social spaces because friendships depend more heavily on seeing each other in person. Parents unexpectedly become the gatekeepers of the online world. Then governments discover something surprisingly difficult. What actually counts as social media? Is it a group chat, an online game, a live stream, a community forum? The more closely they look, the harder that question becomes to answer. Every definition creates another grey area. Then another consequence begins to emerge. Turning 16 is no longer just another birthday. It becomes a digital coming of age. One day you're completely locked out. The next, you're handed unrestricted access to recommendation algorithms, viral trends, and online communities. Does waiting until 16 create healthier digital habits? Or does it simply delay the moment young people have to learn how to navigate them? Nobody really knows, because the long-term results are still unknown. By now, the story isn't really about TikTok, or Instagram, or Snapchat. It's about what happens whenever society removes a system that millions of people rely on. History suggests the pattern is remarkably consistent. Remove one system, and people build another. Not because they enjoy breaking rules, but because the need that system fulfilled never disappeared. Maybe banning social media for under-16s wouldn't create a generation without social media. It would create a generation that builds something different. You can change the rules, you can redesign the technology, but changing a system doesn't erase the human need that created it. People don't stop connecting, they simply find another way. So perhaps the real question isn't whether a ban would work, it's whether changing the rules can ever change human nature.
I wanna